In the next 3 minutes or so, I'm going to show you how to be good at saving money in a way you might not have considered. Number one, realize that everyone starts somewhere, and saving money doesn't have to be perfect to be effective. It's easy to feel discouraged if you miss a week or you spend money that you intended to save, but those moments do not define your journey. The truth is, everyone starts somewhere, so saving even $5 is better than doing nothing. What matters the most is building the habit and not doing it flawlessly. So if you fall off track, don't dwell on it. Instead, focus on the progress that you've made, even if it's slower than you like. So think about your progress and how far you've come, and not where you wish you were. Over time, those small wins will add up to something bigger. Number two, you have to reframe setbacks. Some setbacks will be beyond your control, and that does not mean that you failed. So if you dip into your emergency fund, for example, remind yourself of why it exists, which is to help you deal with unplanned expenses. And instead of feeling guilty or frustrated, be grateful that the money was actually there. If you start to see setbacks as part of the process, you're not going to give up when you feel as if you're going backwards. You also have to challenge yourself to try. Sometimes we underestimate what we're capable of. So you might tell yourself, I can't save $25 a week, that's impossible. But the question is, have you tried it? Because if you haven't tried, how do you know it's impossible? Now, obviously for some people, yes, that will be impossible, but I am a firm believer in trying something before discarding the idea. And you can take baby steps. So start with $5 a week, do that for a few weeks, and once you get used to it, bump it up to $10 and then $15 and $20 and $25, and then keep going. And one of two things will happen. One, you realize that no, I can't save this much, and you go back to what you can do. Or two, you realize that, okay, this isn't as hard as I thought, and you continue. The bottom line is that saving is a skill that grows with practice, and small wins can build your confidence. And finally, look forward to saving. And the best way to do this is to think about all the ways that saving money has benefited you in the past. Maybe it covered a small emergency like a flat tire, or it allowed you to buy a gift without stressing about your budget. So instead of focusing on what you're giving up by saving, focus on what you're gaining. Peace of mind, stability, and the freedom to handle life's surprises. You may not realize this, but saving is a form of self-care, and reminding yourself of this will keep you motivated even when it feels tough.